Hello, my dear students of grade 6. Welcome to our online classes. Today we are going to finish our story for the second term, The Merchant of Venice, with chapter 7, Happy at Last. But before starting the new chapter, let's review the previous part. The first question asked, what happens if anyone plans to take the life of a Venetian man? Of course, he must lose all he has half to the person he plans to kill and the other half to the government of Venice. He could lose his life too. The second question, what did Antonio tell Shylock he had to do in order not to take his half of money? As we know that Antonio told Shylock that he didn't want anything from him, but he must stop being greedy and mean. And when Shylock died, he had to give all his money and all what he had to his daughter Jessica and her husband Lorenzo. Now let's move to chapter 7. After Portia and Nerissa left Venice in a small boat, they entered the house in Belmont late in the evening. They asked Jessica and Lorenzo not to tell anyone that they had left the house. A short time later, very late that night, Bassanio and Gratiano arrived back in Belmont with Antonio. After welcoming her husband and his friend Antonio at the house, Portia noticed that Nerissa and Gratiano were arguing, and she asked them what they were arguing about. Gratiano told her that about a little gold ring that Nerissa had given to him on their wedding day. When Portia said that Nerissa was right to be angry, and that was very bad of Gratiano to give away his ring, Gratiano told her that Bassanio did the same. He gave away his ring. Portia was angry because Bassanio had given his ring to the young lawyer at the trial. Bassanio told Portia that the young lawyer wanted to take that ring and that he had to thank him for helping his best friend Antonio at the trial. He also asked Portia not to be angry with him and to forgive him. Let's answer the following questions before knowing what would happen next. Question number 1. Why were Portia and Nerissa angry with their husbands? Portia and Nerissa were angry with their husbands because they had lost their rings. Question number 2. To whom did Bassanio give away his ring and why? He gave the ring to the young lawyer at the trial to thank him for helping his best friend Antonio. Bassanio apologized to Portia for giving away his ring to the young lawyer. He also said that he did so because the young lawyer saved his best friend's life, and the ring was the only thing that the young lawyer agreed to take. He asked his wife to believe that he would never break his promise again, and he would be faithful always and forever. But at the end, Portia and Nerissa told their husband the truth, and gave them the rings back. Bassanio learned that the young lawyer, or Dr. Balthazar, who spoke so well at the trial between Antonio and Shylock, was really his wife Portia. And soon Gratiano learned that the young lawyer's clerk was really his wife Nerissa. Bassanio and Gratiano were surprised, but they were very happy to know the truth about their clever wives. Portia gave Antonio a note from a friend of his from Venice. In the note, Celario told Antonio that 3 of his ships weren't lost at the sea. They had arrived back home safely, and they were full of lots of expensive things that he could sell in Venice and to be rich again. Then Nerissa took out the papers that Shylock had signed after the trial, and she gave them to Lorenzo and Jessica. These papers in which Shylock agreed to give all his money to his daughter and to her husband after his death. The story ends happily. The merchant of Venice was free, and the rich man once more. Jessica and Lorenzo were forgiven by the moneylender Shylock, who had promised to be a better man after losing the trial. Portia forgave her husband Bassanio for giving away her ring, and also Nerissa forgave her husband Gratiano for giving away her ring. Bassanio and Gratiano were very happy to be back home in Belmont once again with their clever and faithful wives Portia and Nerissa. Finally, grade 6, we have finished our story. I want you to answer these questions and send them to your teacher. The first question: what was the note sent to Antonio about? Number 2, why did Gratiano give this ring to the young lawyer's clerk? And number 3, how were Bassanio and Gratiano when they knew the truth? Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you study well and be ready for the exams. Goodbye.